Hello and good morning to everyone. I am your English teacher Piyush Sardana, and today we are going to start our new lesson, that is My Shadow. I've already sent a video, a PPT regarding this, and today we are going to continue with the video of this lesson in which I will be explaining the entire poem to you. Okay, and before starting this poem, I would like to ask you one question. And the very simple question is, what do you mean by a shadow? Of course, there are many answers, and each student must be having a different answer. Shadow is a dark area. Shadow is something very dark. Shadow is something that that appears before when something comes in front of a light. So basically, yes, shadow is a shape or a dark area produced when an object or a body comes in front of a light. Now, why does a shadow appear? See, there is one very simple fact that light always travels straight. So when something gets obstructed, or when something comes on the way of light, on the way of ray of light, it appears an image, and that is a shadow. Shadow is nothing but a dark appearance. That's it. Okay. And you must have noticed one thing, that sometimes shadows are sometimes bigger, sometimes smaller, and sometimes they move faster than us. So why is it so? Of course, the answer is that shadows have no mass. Like our body has mass, we have a physical, we can touch anything, right? Shadows cannot touch anything. Okay, we can be seen, we can be noticed in air or any surface, but shadows cannot be seen in air. They only appear on a surface. So I hope it is clear now. Okay, so let's proceed with the poem explanation now. All right, so the question here before the poem is, do you know what whenever there is light, someone follows you? Have you ever wondered who it is? Of course, the answer you know all know, that it is our own shadow. So let us read this poem. I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me. And what can be the use of him is more than I can see. He is very, very like me from the heels up to the head, and I see him jump before me when I jump into my bed. So basically, the poet here is trying to say that he has or she has a little shadow that goes in and out with him. Basically, the poet here is fascinated, is surprised with the shadow of his or her own. अपनी खुद की shadow को देख के वो बहुत ज़्यादा हैरान हो रहा है, and he wants to observe it, but he finds that there is no use of his shadow, or there is no use of observing his shadow and following him everywhere. I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me. He says that wherever he goes, that shadow is always present with him. And he also knows that it is of no use observing his shadow. Okay, and following it. He is very, very like me. The boy again says that right from the heel to the head, आपके पैरों से लेके हेड तक वो बिल्कुल सेम है आपकी तरह. And it does not grow from the heel, it grows from the head. You must have noticed sometimes, the body, the shadow appears taller, sometimes shadow appears small. So it is all due to the effect of light. So the poet here is very much excited to see how it is always ahead of him, jump before me, and I see him jump before me means that the shadow of this poet is always moving ahead of the poet. Okay, when I jump into my bed, even before he goes to sleep, the shadow falls in the bed or jumps in the bed even before the poet. Okay, let's move to the next stanza. The funniest thing about him is the way he likes to grow. Not at all like proper children, which is always very slow. For he sometimes shoot up taller like an India rubber ball, and he sometimes gets so little that there is none of him at all. Okay, so here the poet is again, surprised. I would say the poet as a male because the name is Robert Louis Stevenson. So I would be referring the poet as he. Okay, so the boy here is very much fascinated, very much surprised, or very much fantasized by knowing how the shadow grows abnormally, I would say, because he has never seen anyone grow in the same manner. Like a human being grows very gradually. It takes years for a boy to grow up, okay, and he grows by centimeters, by inches, but the shadow grows within a matter of seconds. Sometimes he here is referred to as the shadow, for he sometimes shoots up. Shoots up means grows up all of a sudden, taller like an India rubber ball, and he sometimes gets so little then that there is none of him at all. He is also surprised he that the shadow becomes so small that it is not even seen at all. So he's surprised basically by how the shadow grows big and small every day and even in a minute, which he has not seen happening to anyone or anything else around him. Okay, so here comes the last stanza. One morning, very early before the sun, I was up. I rose and found the shining dew on every buttercup. But my little shadow, like an errant sleepyhead, had stayed at home behind me and was fast asleep in bed. So basically, the poet now describes a particular moment when he got up from his bed in the early morning, even before the sunrise. So even before sunrise means it was dark time. So he woke and found the shiny dew on every buttercup. Basically, he found shining dews. Dews means tiny droplets on every leaf. And the sun was not risen up. The sun was only in the horizon. Okay, and there was not much of light of the sunlight of the sun. So he could not see any shadow. Okay, and what is the poet saying that the shadow was lying on the bed. Basically it was dark all over the bed, so the shadow must be over the bed. So the poet is saying that the shadow was sleepyhead. Sleepyhead means lazy. So the shadow felt lazy and stayed in the bed. Okay, errant means bad and lazy person. Like a bad and lazy person, the shadow kept lying in the bed, since it is considered bad not to wake up early in the morning. Okay, so had stayed at home behind me and was fast asleep in bed. So the boy, while he was enjoying the sunrise, his shadow stayed at his bed. So this was the particular moment when the boy felt that he was ahead of his shadow. Okay. So I hope the poem is all clear to you, and I want you to write the complete poem and the stanza wise explanation as well. Okay, you can go through my video again and again so as to comprehend it well. उसको समझने के लिए आप बार बार उसमें जा सकते हो, एंड इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो आई विल बी डिस्कसिंग विद द क्वेश्चन आंसर्स. सो एज अ पार्ट ऑफ योर होमवर्क फॉर द फर्स्ट part is that you have to go through the poem, and you have to write the poem, and then you have to write the explanation of the poem which I have just told you. All right. Okay, thank you.